Welcome everybody. Today is a beautiful day, so I thought I'd make the most of it, come out and tell you the 5 things I love about my MT01. Right, so these are in no order, but I would say number 5 has to be the sound. The sound of this bike is incredible. A thumping V-twin in a naked frame, but the sound, it gets me going every time I hear it. Pops, bangs, throbs. It's just incredible. It really is incredible. This really is a beautiful road. It's like literally 2 minutes from my house too. You know, I'm so lucky to live here. Really, really lucky. Just look. So the Mr. Flyer, he always gets white van man, and I get white car. So number 5 has to be the sound. 100%. Beautiful, beautiful sound. The best sound in motorcycle, I think. Well, in my opinion, you know. Oh, here we go. Yeehaw, Grandma! I love this bike so much. Okay, so number 4, this bike is a heavy old bike. I'll go through the stats shortly, but it really is quite a heavy bike. A thumping V-twin stuck in a, well, can't really say a sports bike frame, a naked frame I would say, but it handles. It really, really does handle. Okay, so this is a 1670cc 102 cubic inch air-cooled overhead valve V-twin engine. It's incredible. This bike has only got 90 brake horsepower, but it's got 150 Newton meters of torque. It really, really does shove you along the road. Suspension, mine's covered up a little bit there, but we've got adjustable front suspension and adjustable rear swing arm link suspension. I'll show you around here. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it under there. Apparently this comes from the R1. It's pretty good. So brakes, we've got twin 310mm discs. They stop pretty well. They're pretty good, I'd say. I've got no stress with them whatsoever. They've done the job for me. And also a single 267mm at the rear. Now, what else can I say about this bike? The weight, 265 kilograms, and that's wet, and 245 kilograms dry. It's quite a heavy bike, but when you're riding it, it doesn't feel like that. It feels pretty planted. The weight, it isn't so high. Pretty good for me anyway. I enjoy it. The fuel capacity, only 15 litres. So not the best for touring, but you can stop every, I would say, 120 miles, which isn't too sad. You know, when you look at all the new bikes nowadays, you know, that's more or less the same as that anyway. As you can see, my bike does look a little bit different. It's not the normal MT01. I've done some things to it. I've got the MT01, well, it's the OS kit, the fairing. Looks really, really nice. And it adds a bit of wind protection too. So, what else have I done to this bike? It's got a K&N air filter, and that's kind of about it really. I've added an ammo box on the back so I can strap all my bits and bobs to it and put things inside. Anyway, let's get back on the road. Okay, so where was I? Number 3. So the thing I love the most about the MT01 is the torque. The torque is incredible. 150 Newton meters. Okay, yeah. You know, there are bikes with more, yes, I know. But the way it delivers the torque, really low down, like extremely low down. I think this thing, and it goes up to 5,000 revs, you know. So it's low down, it pushes you along. You know, for a 90 brake horsepower bike, you don't need 90 brake any more than that on the road. Well, maybe you do, but I don't know. I just love it. So number 2 on my list is how the bike looks. It's like something out of Mad Max. It's awesome. It's got an aggressive stance. It looks mean as hell. It sounds mean as hell too. Oh, I don't like this one. Ah, oh yeah. I nearly crashed there last time. Just taking it easy. Oh no, it was this one. It gets sharper and sharper. Was it this one? Oh, I don't know. I can never remember. All the bends look the same to me. I'm so lucky. Is it this one? No. Yeah, so the looks. It's just a beautiful looking bike. You know, how many MT01s have you seen around? There aren't many, you know? And that's what leads me, I think, to number one. And that's exclusivity. Like, this bike is just incredible, you know? It's rare. And especially like mine, because I have the OS kit on it, there aren't many about at all. Oh, that was the one. That last time I came over there, no, not the last time, I remember one time I was coming over there on my speed triple. I ended up on the other side of the road. Dangerous. I'm not the best rider in the world, but I do like to have fun. What I would say about the MT01 is it throbs. It's angry. It gives you this, I don't know how to explain it, this feeling of, you know, and I love that in a bike. It makes me feel alive. You're feeling all sad at home, you start your bike, you get out on it, and it just makes you feel bloody alive and fantastic. I get, you know, this is for all bikes, but this bike is just something else. It really is, you know. The purists, they won't like my bike very much because I've done silly things to it. Well, they think it's silly, you know, changed the colour, added things to it, different tyres, but you know, I don't care, it's my bike, and that's the most important thing, and I just bloody well love it. If you haven't seen my first video, please go and have a look at it, because we're raising 20,000 euros for the Samaritans, and it's like a fantastic cause, you know. Men's mental health, people don't talk about it enough, you know. You hear stories every day, especially in my old town where I used to live, people just committing suicide, and especially men now. It's, you know, it's just awful. Young men, middle-aged men, old men, you know, it's just. And for men to be able to express their feelings, you know, in my time it was a no-no, but nowadays thankfully it's okay to talk about these things. It's okay to show your feelings, okay to feel sad. You don't have to be a big man all the time, and in fact, like, showing your feelings makes you more of a man than keeping it all quiet. So just remember that, guys, you know. If you're feeling sad, phone a friend. Phone a friend. I sound like that guy who wants to be a millionaire, innit? Silly arse. Phone anyone. Phone family, phone friends. If you haven't got any friends, phone the Samaritans. That's what they're there for. You know? They help us. They help. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little ride. It wasn't a very long one, only a short one. To be honest, also it's to test out my gear. I hope it doesn't sound bad. I hope you can't hear too much wind. So remember guys, ride safe, be happy, and most importantly, be kind. See you on the next one.